Hotashi here with Jake Ryan. We got another Series E qualifier for you. We're on week number 3. These competitors are looking to qualify for the Esports Arena Guilty Gear Strive Series E circuit coming up. We got one more qualifier after this. Right now we're looking at Aaron DeMack and Adventure and winner side. On the other side of the bracket, there's Stealthy and Red Ditto. Loser side, SQ, Neubenheimer. Shocking little bracket here. Neubenheimer and losers? Valgo Bros? What's going on?
Not sure what's happening. I know I saw you playing a little bit of Bridget earlier, so there might be something in the water. But all these players are having their heads above water right now because they are the top of this day of qualifiers. And like you said, we are on week 3 of the qualifier series of 4. And once we get into that 4th week, whoever's at the top of the points is going to be the sponsored player of the season. And as you can see, a little bit of a breakdown here. Typical bracket format, as you can see, double elimination all the way. And 3 out of 5, including the top 8 winner, must keep the same character, and loser can switch, of course. Hopefully we get to see some cool secondaries as we get through the day. And each tournament is worth a certain amount of points, so you got to get into the top 8 to get some points. As you can see here, first is 50, second is 40, so on and so forth. And each week you also get the prize pool as well. At the bottom, 150 for first place, second gets $75, and third place gets 25. But the ultimate goal is to be number 1 on points at the end of these qualifiers so that you become a sponsored player of Series E. And as a Series E veteran, Hotashi, I mean, you know firsthand how good it feels to be one of those competitors.
Absolutely. I always have a lot of fun playing the Series E Invitationals. 16 of the best in North America. Always a great time. Always awesome sets. You know, every single one. The best way to practice, right? It's humbling, seeing competitors like Aaron and Adventure, who they've all smoked me here and there, especially in tournament. And I want to see how Aaron is going to handle this Jacko.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because Aaron versus Adventure, you talk about them smoking you, but we're going to see who ends up smoking each other. And man, this match, it's a doozy. Oh, well, we're going to get into the smoking right now. Loading in now, Aaron DeMack versus Adventure, winner semifinals. A lot on the line here. First place points to determine who gets a sponsorship at the end of all the qualifiers is what's up to bat. And as you can see here, you have Aaron DeMack on that patented Leo White Fang. A lot of people have switched so far, but stay on it. And Adventure on the other side, immediately getting blown out. Hotashi, how did this happen?
It's not a great outlook for Ed in this first round, but Ed, studious, experienced, will find a way to retake some of the pace here. All it takes is one mishap, one exchange, and then things can just fly out of control. Wisely deciding not to use the burst, right?
Exactly.
Keep your burst, but lose a little bit of your pride getting perfected like that by Leo. All right, here we go.
Ooh, yeah, and this is the moment you were talking about. As soon as you get the minions set up, it is time to party. Now lockdown once again, but Aaron not afraid to challenge out of the corner. Still locked down, hasn't found an escape yet, and great throw tech from Ed.
So this is what I'm going to be paying attention to. Aaron is very, persnickety when it comes to how active he is out of blocking and close range exchanges. Sometimes there's going to be a flash kick. Sometimes it's going to be 5K. Sometimes it's going to be jump ID back JH in the corner. We can go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely likes to cycle those options, and it's like I do any of them at any point. You just have to be ready, and he did vary each option each time. The first one was an up back, then he went for the run forward 2K, and Ed just couldn't tech chase. He could not keep him locked down.
What other people would describe as scrubby or temperamental is actually probably where you need to be if you're a Leo player, because you have such a strong defensive option in Eisenstorm, the flash kick.
Yeah.
People have to respect it. They don't respect it, they're just going to lose, right? Eventually, right? So it's good to be one step ahead.
Yeah. One step ahead of Ed. Aaron got the first game as well, but talking about prideful burst, Aaron's got no pride on the line. You know, potentially gonna get perfect anyways, but gonna get a lot of burst back as well. And great anti-air so from Ed. Ed is just stopped every single approach. And yeah, just like that. Hey, Ed held the burst before and got to keep his pride. But you know what? That was rough. No perfect, but still, it felt like one.
Not only was Ed dominant, but he was keeping up pace with Aaron there. You know, Aaron is just like maximum decisions per second, right? And you gotta stay on top of it. You know, with Leo, you're just gonna be wrong sometimes. You're gonna eat a flash kick. You're gonna get, run up grabbed. Ooh. But when Leo is wrong, he's really gonna suffer.
Yeah, and this is one of the best situations that you can be in as Ed. Obviously, you want the super knockdown to continue your offensive pressure, but this positive tension and what you can do with it minion-wise is huge. And every single step of the way, it feels like Ed has been able to avoid the approach of Aaron in the second game. Oh,
this may not work. Oh, it does, even though back turn Age is airborne?
That's wild.
Aaron, it looks like we're going to game 3, buddy. What's your strategy? Yeah.
Nothing.
What's the readaptation? You had a early upper hand, and you got backhanded, right, by Ed here with the friends, the minions.
Yeah, I felt like it was just a full stop sign. It's like Aaron just kept on trying to California roll his way through the match, and the cops were ready, man. Ed Venture, every single time the stop signs came out from the minions, said, "Sir, that's a traffic violation. You can't be doing that." Every single flash kick answered excellently, and I
think the most important thing is that Aaron cashed in the burst so early, and then kept on choosing very high-risk defensive maneuvers with no burst to cover him. It only takes one, and then the round is over. And not just that round, the next round as well, right? Aaron didn't even spend burst before he died. To grab super. It just goes so fast. Right, here we go. Nice and even on resources, but a resource which we don't think about too often is screen space.
Yep.
Ed is nice and comfortable on the other side of the screen. Until Leo's right on top of you, grabbing you.
Yeah, oh, and what a great hit confirm right there off of the counter. And like you said, screen real estate is one of the most important part of fighting games that not a lot of people talk about, because once you're stuck in that corner and you ran out of space, there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide, because the lion's hungry, and Leo's eating good.
Jacko is not exactly the most nimble at escaping the corner, right? This is why you're going to often see 5P, 6P, 2K, 2D, or, the classic the scrub grab, right? Back throw incident.
Oh, yeah.
And Aaron's going to be looking for that flash kick, back throw, something. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Trying to escape to no avail. Ooh, a brave throw tech there.
Ooh, yeah. Absolutely
Still no
love
wall
that.
break for Ed. Oh.
Yeah, constantly.
Working on 50%. There it is.
Oh my god, the challenge out on the minions. Knew there was a gap. Aaron said enough is enough. Knew the flash kick wouldn't have reached.
This is not exactly how Aaron wanted to escape the corner. Okazeme, you get off the super from Leo. It's, middling at best, right?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to get pressure going when all you can do is threaten, strike, or throw? Patience rewards the defender. Ed evens up the rounds. Uh-oh. First blood.
The big question is, there it is. The burst needed to be coming out at any time there, because it could have been a similar situation to Aaron in the last game, where it was just a pixel of life and no burst on the table. And now Aaron in prime control. Oh my god.
And the burst was utilized, but, it looks like you were just in the same situation, How do you climb back? Down half your life. Leo's got all the meter, got all the resources. I mean, if you're up against Jacko, just control the minions, smack them out of the air, prevent her from gaining too much momentum, and pick your shots when you go in, and she'll fall right over. Especially behind on resources.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And I feel like Aaron is actually pretty equipped to deal with the Jacko matchup, because dealing with the minions is a very similar way as how you'd want to deal with little Eddie. And he has a training partner that not only plays Jacko, but his other training partner is Jonathan, as most of the Series E players have ran a first 100 with the Mr. 10A.
Rogues Gallery.
Exactly. It's just the different Spider-Man villains that show up.
First split again. Ooh, Aaron getting a little greedy, looking for gold burst. The shimmy back and back turn. That can only mean one thing. Gold burst now.
Give me the bar.
Okay, with the shield.
I like that.
Can't quite combo, but that's not necessarily what the move is for. It does deal damage, and you take all momentum from, a mid-screen situation. All right, Ed. ahead big time. Really making use of that shield. Is adding up. Oh, the clash on the DP. Ed wasn't ready. Oh, no.
Yeah, Aaron
Oh,
definitely
whoa, whoa,
prepared for
whoa.
that situation, and now,
Super. Oh, it's not
yep.
going to work this time. Uh-oh.
In the air,
We gonna
does
get a
not
burst?
count. Yeah,
Aaron,
not just yet. Hold on
aiming
to
hard.
it.
No health. Backdash into S fireball. Aaron, Aaron's smashing, but it's working. He's brawling. This is what you want to do. You know, you don't want to play gentlemanly against Jacko, and then she just, you know, she's gonna 4-on-1 you. You know.
Yeah, too much respect to this character, and you just get smothered. So you have to be able to challenge out when the time is right. Now with the buff super locked down continuously, you have to be looking out for 5D. But no, it's ankles.
All right, Aaron should start thinking about round number 3, unless we're going for a clutch here. What a DP! What a mind reader! Well, you can't read every mind. What if they're not thinking? All right, round 3.
Can't know what I'm doing if I don't know what I'm doing.
First split to Ed. Aaron across the screen. Ooh, big minion hit. Damn, Ed went for the combo to no avail. Oh, still getting a wall break. And OS with the 2P. Nasty. That would have comboed. That would have wall breaked. That takes your burst. It does it all.
And almost dead, but yeah, I mean,
Ed
how do you win this?
Working on a perfect. Uh-oh. All right, this is a start. It's still not looking good. All right, well, that was a
mistime.
That was a Zwite of desperation. You know, you got the mix, but how do you keep pressure afterwards after putting yourself in the corner? You're immensely unfavored. The moment you're in the corner yourself, even though you hit them, it's like, all right, well, great. You know, we're out of the corner, and you know, Leo's over there. Especially when you have no life, is so tricky. No shame in dying that way.
Yeah,
anything's possible, but it's tough.
It's a high hill to climb right there, especially because, like, yeah, say Aaron gets the perfect timing, gets one more mix-up afterwards. He doesn't even steal the cornerback, so there's not a wall break super situation where you can get that last tick of damage to finish, and it's just almost lights out. But Aaron turning it up, staying alive in this one. And Ed has been excellent about slowing down all the momentum that Aaron's been utilizing. You said the APM was a huge important part, but Ed has had an answer at all points, and it's when Aaron gets to run, that's where he shines.
Yeah, I would be. Yeah, use your resources defensively. Try and slow things down. All right, Aaron, changing up the pace. Sick of getting shielded by the minions. Oh, huge 6P. Oh, wonderful.
And
excellent conversion. Cornered. Aaron is looking bad. One mistake. Oh, no, there's no friends on screen. Oh, damn. Look at Ed flailing with the 5H. Love it. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, close the round out.
Gotta press. Press to a press.
Oh,
man. Yeah, and that burst immediately. That is so huge. And again, Ed is just consistently escaping the corner. Aaron cannot catch a break on this approach.
Oh, so many grabs. Aaron loves grab. It's one of Leo's best traits. He has the best run-up grab in the game. It's nearly invisible. So he tries to abuse it, but Ed is just staying in motion, you know. How do you grab what you literally just cannot? You know, backdashing, jumping, 2Ks, 2Ds, minions, right?
Yeah.
Aaron just can't get anything started. All right, hold on. One chance.
There we go.
Ed's looking for the super. That's the only reason you get hit there. Oh,
that's a wrap.
Oh,
I think so. He's about to build the burst, but it's not enough. It's not in time.
That combo was scientific.
That was great. That was pixel perfect.
Yeah,
from Ed.
Tightly done.
Nice. Love to see that. Ed has been on a tear lately. He has been getting a lot of really strong victories through the course of these matches. I know he got his first win against Jonathan Tene a couple of weeks ago before the Series E season finished. So seeing him overcome Aaron, who's no slouch themselves, really strong performance. And I'm loving to see that Ed has continued to develop as a player.
Yeah, it was Aaron came out swinging, right? But there was heavy adaptation from Ed. And that's just the type of player he is. He's going to develop the plan mid-set. He studied beforehand. He knows the matchups. He knows his options. He's going to go for the most efficient options whenever possible. But sometimes you just got to bust out, you know?
Yeah,
excellent.
I loved it too. And the thing is, even though that Ed didn't have the same defensive tools and isn't as slippery as, say, Leo is, it felt like it. It felt like It felt like Ed had the flash kick in their pocket with the way they kept escaping the corner. It was like,
right.
What are you doing? And it was crazy. It was the shield the utilization. It was the 6P, the 2K, 2D, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
And Aaron never really,
Aaron, it looks like he got psyched out a little bit at the end. Staring Ed in the eye, watching the shields. There's opportunities to run up grab, close slash, a bunch of stuff, but I think he got cold feet with Ed counterplaying so many of the options. No shame. You can't always be right. You can be brave, but you're not always going to be right,
Totally true. I love Stealthy's name in game right now. Count Gapula.
These kids and their gap.
I can't believe this kid. And then you have Red Ditto on the other side. One of the premier Rams in the world.
Well, Stealthy, young genius, but Red Ditto is a Ramathal player. And anytime I see Ramathal versus Axel, it is a mystery to me how any Axel could ever beat Ram. It seems so absurd, right? You just have to be a genius. Her damage is better. Her mobility, her range, her conversions, like her reversal super mortabato, it can hit you in the most absurd places. Stealthy's got his work cut out for him. But if anybody can do it, it's him.
Yeah, her hurt boxes are better too. I mean, the sickles, they get hurt, but what about the swords? It's not fair.
It really isn't. I mean, what's the use complaining, right? The game is the game.
Exactly.
Double IB on. This is what you need to be Ramathal. Double IB on the record.
Oh, did you see that? The shimmy right there with the FD. My man stopped time without the super.
Decidedly, I would say that maybe a little bit too much respect for old Axel. But Stealthy is very tricksy, You never know what's going to happen. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, and just like that, equalize, and actually the lead is now in Red Ditto's favor, especially with this Oki situation. When does Stealthy try to bust out? You have the burst still. You cannot afford to get thrown.
Burst. Uh-oh. Well, you're just going to get OS'd.
Yep.
Womp womp. It hurts.
It does, you're right. That matchup, how does Axel win? And even though Stealthy...
It doesn't hurt me, it hurts Stealthy.
Oh, yeah.
But
he did this himself.
And maybe it hurts me too. It's hard. Stealthy really got into Red Ditto's head for just a second there, and then it returned to neutral, and then none of it mattered. So,
oh yeah.
What's the? It's just, what is the percentage chance for Stealthy to make something happen here? He has to, go wacky, go crazy. Fundamentals isn't really going to get you anywhere here. Okay, here we go. First blood. We need a tick grab. We need something. On the back foot. Okay, no sword here. I believe that's a sword that gets thrown on the ground, each sword that gets thrown in the air. We'll see if I get corrected. Ooh. All right, burst off the table.
And now Stealthy just going straight to that full screen too, and it doesn't matter, like you said, the range advantage, even though it feels like Axel should be the zoner. Stealthy
might be
getting locked down. You might be just done.
Yeah, that might have been the last button Stealthy pressed. All right, it's burst.
Oh,
no combo.
That's huge.
Hold on. A glint of luck? Stealthy? Squeezing out a round. Well done.
Stars aligned.
They did. I mean, this is Guilty Gear, The game, the combo system, how scrambly it is inherently unstable, so these types of things happen all the time, You got to keep your head. Red Ditto, he knows what was supposed to happen there. Just keep your head up. All right, Stealthy. Taking big advantage. Getting a round up. Playing a little bit more aggressive. Stealth.
So
Red Ditto's
hard.
It's down to nothing.
Yeah, it's so hard. You have to look for like a gold burst here. Yeah, I mean, it's so difficult because you can't even take the next hit. So you don't even get the opportunity to burst. And we see a 2-0 right back from Stealthy. Great adjustment.
What is a burst when you can't even take damage, right?
True.
I mean, gold burst in this game is a little busted. I don't know if you've heard the discourse. I'm with it, But you can't just throw that type of thing out. It's definitely punishable by Axel with that first slash.
Yeah,
I'm sure he was thinking it, but it was gone by then,
Yeah, a little bit too much to process, especially in that moment, because Axel does have that range where you got to be pretty precise with the timing on your gold burst. So went for the Hail Mary, just held on to it. It becomes pretty much a non-factor in that point. And Stealthy has gone to the races. My man is full speed ahead. He's playing
Wow,
like
everything's
he's
working.
a rushdown character. What is going on?
This is what you got to do as Axel. You can't just run away. You can't just zone. You know, play respectful. Sometimes you really just got to go wild, go wacky. Otherwise, they're going to play to your pace perfectly and really break you down. Reversal super.
And it
Oh,
does
no
not work.
Mortabato?
Yeah, and you didn't.
So, Red Ditto actually picked the correct option because Stealthy can PRC with a one-frame timing in response to Mortabato and be completely safe to take the round.
Wow.
So holding the meter was actually the correct decision there. Strangely enough, calls out the tick grab, no combo. Red Ditto, come on, man. Too much Valorant? All right, we're good. It's a knockdown. One more hit here. Oh, going for the sweaty stuff. Midi sword? Yep. Here we go.
Gotta be so careful
Stealthy,
here.
A hitbox gamer, not going to get opened up with these silly lows. Dang. I mean, you got to take your chance sometimes. Red Ditto, stand stable. All right. Here we go.
Absolutely love that.
And 2H.
And the awareness that you said that Stealthy had there, and talking about awareness, immediately getting the burst bait, yeah.
And here we are again, Stealthy just up huge. Whoa!
You're
All right,
dead.
round over. All right, the burst is not going to come back for Red Ditto. Stealthy's going to get crazy. He's going to try and rob right here, right now. Run up 2K. Looking for that 2H counter hit again. Calling out every approach from Red Ditto. Uh-oh, but not that. What if it wasn't an approach, but a 5H?
I don't have to
Dropping
move
a lot
to
of
hit
combos.
Yeah, a lot of really interesting situations from Red Ditto. We typically see them have high execution, and I haven't seen this many mistakes.
Yeah, they gotta tighten it up if they want to win.
Yeah.
They're getting the hits. They know what they should be doing, but the drops is super costly.
Oh!
Oh my god.
The young man, you said it yourself. He needs to go
Stealthy.
crazy, and that is exactly what we're seeing.
Getting away with murder. The worst normal in the game. Axel 6H. Proving to be useful. I'm sure you're as confused as I am. I'm sure Red Ditto's confused.
One man's trash is another man's treasure, all right? Just because somebody sees something as garbage, Stealthy's like, this is money right here. This is my money button. And everybody else is like, are you sure? Young man? He's
Stealthy,
always picked bad characters.
He's absolutely sure. He's absolutely sure. It is treasure. He's up 2-1. You know, he ain't supposed to win. This is Ram, you know. This is Ram.
You're not
Axel.
supposed to beat Ram.
You're not supposed to be here.
I
All
swear.
right, Red Ditto, tighten it up. I mean,
The Ram
I gotta
coalition.
wonder, you know, no breaks between sets. I'm sure both of them are just having fun. They play all the time, but this is playing for keeps. You know, qualifying points are on the line here.
Yeah. And I mean, that sponsorship, the thing is that people don't realize, it's the sponsorship. You get paid. Like, that's esports dream right there. That's what the esports arena is about. So not only is it like, okay, the prize money on the line for today, like you get that monthly income. Ooh wee, that's a lot of Guilty Gear.
Red Ditto, a glint of hope, a roundup, nearly perfect. All right, let's get motivated. All right, Foudre Arc, an early combo. Tries to go for the 2K pickup, but not gonna work. But still getting the hits, keeping a wall. Stealthy, what's the plan here, buddy? You have risk. If you get touched, it's over. All right, Red Ditto getting counter hit on the burst there. That can only mean one thing. He tried to Earthsea and it was too late. You cannot react to burst. Did you know that? Burst is 14 frames. I mean, not that it mattered. Ram had full meter and stuff. It's like coming from behind as Axel is the most tricky.
Oh yeah,
Stealthy's done well so far, but that, I mean, I don't think anybody could have won there. You know.
Yeah, I mean, that was what we would expect a Red Ditto Ram round to look like, because it was a near perfect in the first game, and it was incredibly similar in the second game, where it felt like everything clicked, all the combos connected, and it wasn't that Red Ditto was getting more hits, it's that the confirms came out. Like, that's all it was. That's all it was. Exactly. It's like, oh, I finished my combo and he died? That's crazy.
Whoa, YOLO Rekkas. I believe that had to be an accident, but a hit is a hit. Damn, what an answer. Did you see that? The up back JS to catch the jump? That was so fast.
So smart.
Yo, double IB? Can't quite escape the corner. That's so cheap.
This
Positive
character's got
bonus.
everything. She's got everything. And now, if you get put in a block screen, it is time to be under unlimited pressure. It just does not stop.
Exactly. Whoa. Oh, tricky PRC back on that Rensen. Red Ditto. He's got the meter. He's got the life. If he gets touched, he's gonna die for sure. Full risk. I mean, even Axel can kill you.
Oh my
Whoa.
god, the dash cancel called out with the throw, and Stealthy going for this full run-up throw, but the BRC up to slow down. No!
No, there's nowhere to go after that. I'm certain Stealthy wanted to do Rensen BRC, but maybe got inputs crossed up. That's going to cost him the round. Oh, escape the corner. All right. One chance. Oh, Ram 6P. No.
No!
Oh, baiting, hard bait on the burst. Red Ditto. Come on, man. We get it. You're so good. Stealthy soaps are being dashed, minced.
Yeah.
Positive
It's hard.
bonus Ram.
In the corner, and now it's a wrap. Yep, Mortabato reaches at the very end, and it was that exact situation we talked about before, the positive tension Ram. Even though Stealthy was able to fight back just a little bit, that situation where the burst bait came out, you may not be able to react to burst, but when you pick up the tendencies that your opponent has, you don't need a reaction because the hard read got the job done.
I mean, you can just RC in at any point as Ram. All you care about is forcing to the corner, right? You just get your opponent to the corner. That's it. You can beat anybody. Positive bonus, you can beat anybody. I promise you this.
Everybody's equalized. It's if everybody's super, nobody's super in the corner. When you have Ram full bar, it's over.
It was a noble effort from Stealthy. Well done, well done. Some mishaps, especially on game 5. Good try. That was winner's side, so Stealthy's gonna get another chance.
Yeah.
I believe who's down there? Neubenheimer. Let's just get a look at the bracket.
I actually just looked at the loser side of the bracket, and it's insane. So we saw Aaron put up a great fight against Adventure, right?
Yeah.
Neubenheimer gave him a nice frosty donut. Straight up 3-0. No round brown. My man got taken down. The difference.
Got to play SQ.
Another Ram! Oh my god. You know, here's the thing. If any Axel can do it, it is Stealthy. Obviously one of the best Axels in the world, but we just saw what happened.
Do it.
Yeah, I think he can. I think
I think SQ is going to destroy Stealthy, and we're going to see Neubenheimer SQ. But if we see Stealthy versus Neubenheimer has a big zoner issue, right? So I'm sure Neubenheimer is sweating a little bit. I don't want to see no Axel. Don't want to see no happy chaos. Know what I'm saying? So we'll see what's up.
One of
That's
the players
what's going on in this loser side.
One of the players actually asking for the Ram matchup. You're like, are you sure? You want to go look in the mirror, see if anything wrong happened? But now, Adventure, Red Ditto. I mean,
finals first. Sorry, here we go.
So good here. And we saw Ed have a wonderful showing earlier against Aaron DeMac going to the game 5. Red Ditto also going to that game 5. So warmed up is an understatement here.
So this is yet another agony level matchup because Ram is, just the queen of mid-range. Ed has got his work cut out for him. Again, Jacko, not too much in the defensive mechanics department. Once you get cornered, it's over. Mid-screen, it's obnoxious, R/slash and 5H from Ram kind of solves all the minion problems.
Yep.
So the game you have to play as Jacko is like completely different. Using minions in neutral is almost completely off the table. A sword toss kind of like kills all of them because the sword goes through the minions.
Oh, excuse me?
Jacko block. Oh, a complete misinput. Oh,
yeah, that was tragic because off of that one mistake, you get wall break, positive tension, and this is most likely a wrap here. I'm not gonna. Yeah, just turn on Fathership. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Ditto saw that misinput and did not even homie stock it. Cold blood. Renegade from Mass Effect, dark side
Ice and
points,
veins.
everything.
Man, that was, again, that's what you expect from Ram, because as you were saying, in this matchup, everything that Ram wants to do in her typical blueprint game plan just shuts down the optimal way you want to play Jacko. You want to play neutral with your minions. You want to start setting it up and, utilize your 2K2D, try to contest in neutral, and you just can't. You're not allowed to against this character.
should you be lucky enough to actually score a solid knockdown on Ram, she's a potato. She's got like almost no health.
Yeah. Oh
Her
my.
her defense is middling. Whoa.
Hello?
What
What? Am I seeing
Jacko?
things? Do we need to go to I think
Anji
I need to go to the eye
Bros, let's
doctor.
go.
Get the fans
All right,
out.
Ed. This is easily a better matchup than Jacko versus Ramathal. Free. Is Anji so amazing? No. He's also, a mid-range brawler type character, well balanced.
This combo's so sweaty. Why, Ditto? Like, earlier you weren't even confirming, and now you're like, hold on, let me put 2 dash cancels in here, just a little bit of extra, little wreck of pressure. Timing has to be perfect, and...
This is bullying. I promise you it's not Ed's fault.
This is cyberbullying.
It's just Red Ditto is a sweat, right? All right, here we go. Anji getting something done. 5H into the butterfly. That's what I like to see. Red Ditto under pressure. Mm-hmm. One hit. Oh, no. We went low. That's massively negative on block. All right. Has to escape the corner here. Ram 6P. Denied. Keeping the wall. Kacho!
Ooh! Such a good answer right there. Catching the air backdash. And now, with that knockdown feeling good, slide right through. But the 5Ps!
I mean, it's fine. You forced a meter, but got hit afterwards. Butterfly in neutral. Oh, no. Okay. Don't get tricky on me. I'm mashing anyways. You see that? 5D RC? Red Ditto wants to win now.
That's a
Red Ditto didn't like that.
Oh, the fans.
Dagger.
Pop, pop. From the top.
Beautiful. Let's go, Ed. All right. Cornered early. Backdash on Rekka too, but Ed committed to the spin. There was an opportunity to punish. Uh-oh. Red Ditto backdashing this fan. Manages to find Ed in the corner. This is a little wet and wild here this round. A spin on 2K. Ed can end it right here. A grab. Yeah. It's getting worse and worse.
This is real so good. Play. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving this Anji switch from Adventure because with Jacko wasn't able to score a single knockdown, but as soon as Ed gets the mix going, it feels fantastic. Hard counter does not connect. And no, the full screen sword!
Ed, are you gonna super? Ed got so greedy. Adventure. Uh-oh. Hold on, not punishing.
Oh, what just?
Womp womp. Anyways, so Ed tried to do Fujin into Kacho Fugetsu, which is a Kara cancel, right?
Yeah.
Red Ditto wasn't even biting on it. He was just minding his business, dashing around the screen. Maybe things look a little bit different if Ed doesn't jam that meter into that maneuver, right?
Yeah. God, that pickup after the super, though. Yeah, it was looking great. I was loving the Anji. Every single backdash got caught on the forward on the forward sequence. You just kept getting caught over and over again on Red Ditto till screen real estate was gone. You were stuck in the corner. But
yeah, there's game here. There's a line to win for Anji. It's going to be tough. Down 3 games. Uh-oh. An IB on Rin. The line is getting thinner and thinner. A spin on sword. But it's a projectile. Poor Anji. All right, we're back in the corner. We spun another sword. We're spinning. Kacho Fugetsu? Tries to grab. He's out of range. Can't escape. It looks tough. Damn, spin gets counter hit on startup. That's so sad. Scrub grab. Hold up.
This is time. Damn. So many IBs coming out from the side of Red Ditto, though, and escaping, the experience to get out of this Anji pressure. It's not hard to do. Continues going forward with the low, trying to find a hit, and the dust is just too far, and it's going to be set point as long as he finishes his plate here for Red Ditto. Easy. One more to go.
Well, if you look on the bright side, if you're Anji, there's not much. This is gonna be so hard.
Oh no!
What is the 5D? Oh god! What? Somebody unplugged Ed's controller?
That hurts. When you get hit by the charged 5D, when you're down 2-0 final round, that's a mental guard break right there.
Demoralizing. This isn't the way you want to lead the tournament. Hold on, Ed snapping back. You're not dealing with me that easy. Oh, God. Avoids the grab, but a 2P punish is not where we need to be. And now Red Ditto. This is a lethal blow here. We're going to the corner.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
God, Ed knows. He knew it was going to kill him.
I mean, it's back to that first match we were talking about, where at that point where you're one touch, the burst can become a non-factor, especially with a character like Ram. The setup she has that just circumvent burst even mattering was on display right there. So
hey, stop whining.
I'm not whining.
Good job, Red Ditto.
Great job. You earned it.
Let's go.
10 out of 10. Red Ditto still played amazing. It was really good. Confirms were all on deck. Really great decision making. Not getting caught into any Kara counter shenanigans. And
I feel like Ed probably should have went Anji from the outset. If he knows it's bad. You know, it's no one's fault, right?
Yeah.
Jacko, she's great. But Ramathal? Well, Anji fared much better. I think
100%.
If there was more time for Ed to set up like these little mind games, right? You know, with the Fujin and Takacho Forgetsu, it probably would have been more favorable. You know, the hits were happening. Red Ditto barely had the edge in a bunch of rounds, but you know, before you know it, it's just too late.
Yeah, ran out of time, and if he had that one extra game, it would have been amazing. But we've got more games coming in the future, even more competitors. Our top 4 has been determined just about. We're waiting for Stealthy and SQ to finish, but we're going to finish this block right now. Grab some snacks, grab some waters, because we're going to be back with even more Series E Guilty Gear Strive qualification soon. started with 8 players and only 4 remain in the Series E Qualifier Week 3 that we are going through right now. And if you're just joining us, I'm Jake Ryan, joined by one of the best players in the world, EVO finalist, Moist Hotashi. I'd say, you know, he's got the Nago mask on deck, but, you know, when the mask is off, the party starts. So tell me how you're feeling about how this bracket is shaking up so far, Hotashi.
Well, you ain't had to, you know. This bracket is a little bit of a shocker. I've seen some really shocking results. Neubenheimer in losers, SQ in losers is a little unexpected, right? But they're both still in it. There's going to be one here.
And there's points on the line here too, so this is for 4th place, and if you want to get that first to get the sponsorship, it's really important. But Neubenheimer, you know, showing us that even though they're in losers, they still have such a dominant performance. And I wanted to touch on what you mentioned before, that SQ was going to clean up Stealthy for free. It was a 3-2, so it was close, but in a little danger right now. Oh God, more than a little. That was a lot of danger.
SQ hates this matchup. And when you hate a matchup, you're gonna study, you're gonna sweat, you're gonna put the reps in so you don't lose to this big Paluki, you know, Nago, right?
This big fella?
Exactly. This is a nice, even matchup, okay? Nice 5-5. Both mid-range speeds. Nago trading mobility for mid-range conversion. Ramathal trading in conversion in the middle of the screen for amazing set play and high mobility. It's up to both to kind of like do this tug of war.
Yeah.
You know, as Ram, you know, you want to push this, you don't want to push them across the screen, but you don't want to get, you know, conked in the face by a Beyblade or have your jump, you know, scoured by a DP or, you know, whatever. And you don't want to get
it's a dance. Yeah, it's that dance, because Nago makes the right decision once in the mid screen, and then you're in a one-touch situation. Ram, if she gets that touch in mid screen, if she doesn't have the 50% tension, you got to work a little bit harder to get to the corner, and Nago can definitely contest. So Neubenheimer playing that dance excellently, and the mental edge is already there. Even if it's a 5-5, Otashi, I know that when you're playing a matchup you really don't like, that 5 goes a little bit, it gets a little harder. It's like, this is supposed to be even.
Well,
what's
I'm a
going
little
on?
concerned. I didn't even see a burst from SQ in game 1, you know?
Yeah.
There's a couple chances to use it, but, you know, going out with not even touching it, I'm sure she must have had some doubts, right, about the pace, you know, where do I use this, where do I use that? And before you know it, it's already over. Happens.
Blink and you'll miss it.
All right, there's a SQ round here. Positive bonus Ram. Uh-oh. Goodbye, Neubenheimer.
Boom.
And that's kind of the way it goes. You know, one mistake from Nago, and you should be thinking about using your burst so you don't get put in the corner.
Just
like that. You don't have to block for like 40 seconds. Kind of like this.
Yeah, Nago has that same issue where, you know, on the defensive options, yes, you have the DP, but when you're stuck in that corner against Ram, now she has positive tension. There's not really that many options, and it's similar to how, you know, Ram, she has to use her mobility to get that knockdown against Nago. But once she gets that knockdown, oh, the party started. It's like Jacko, but 10 times better.
Yeah. If you're Nago, I mean, this is like the general rule. Yeah, hi. Nago Pro here. If you're Nago and you're in the corner, you ain't leaving. You ain't leaving unless you're dead or you're brawling for your life. That's it.
You're fighting. You're fighting back, or you're going into the dirt. You're literally Leonardo DiCaprio, like, I'm not leaving.
And then if you're in the corner against Ram, she kind of makes the rules, you know. She doesn't have to do much of anything. She can just chain the block string, you know, sword toss, this, that, sword toss, 5S, sword toss, 5S. Yeah, over and over. There's a couple answers, but they're all resource intensive, blood intensive, unreliable, have simple counterplay. And of course, Ramathal can simply decide to play a passive at any moment. Oh no, that was an emotional burst.
Yeah, that was definitely some tension IRL, because you could not hold onto that, and now still stuck. YRC comes out a little bit delayed, and Neubenheimer was waiting, but still got caught.
Eats a sword toss into the corner. It's not looking good. Oh, no sword. Oh, what are you getting counter hit for? Neubenheimer, the right hand of the Nago clan, with me at the head.
I know there's so many different types of Nagos, but
You
you
might
got to be
bidding
the head of
and
the clan.
slay
Oh!
Ramathal. Oh,
Yeah,
not spending the meter. I feel like there was lethal on the table there. Hold on. Beyblade
so
RC, we're
close.
making our one chance right here. Now, if you don't get out here, if you're Ram, what a 6P. The 6Ps are all guesses. Oh, you gotta fight back. Don't be afraid. If you're afraid, he's just gonna chain the chip normals all day until you're dead or he has another special. You know, you gotta be brave. There we go.
Yep.
Make some space once he whisks the 5H. SQ on the offensive. She knows what she needs to do.
Yeah,
Here we
she
go.
is definitely
On the
layering it up
offense.
excellently. But the wait, trying to bait out the burst
Yeah,
right there from
looking for the
Neubenheimer.
burst.
Mm-hmm.
He's shown that he's willing to burst. He's shown that he's willing to burst early. Uh-oh.
Yikes. One more touch.
Still not fighting back. Taking everything. You know, you cannot just sit here and take all of this. Do something. Come on.
Yeah, because now you have even more tension, but escapes the corner with the BRC. That is huge. That might have been something we needed. Cannot utilize any more specials on the side of Neubenheimer. Blood is boiling. Oh my goodness.
No blood. SQ can easily win here. Nago no blood. The only defensive mechanic you have is either you're swinging, you got wire C, and you got reversal super. All right.
BRC back.
Double BRC. Hello.
Baited the burst.
Oh,
What?
He's got no specials. You didn't have. That was punish. Oh,
Oh my god.
What is this? That was definitely way too passive from SQ there. You could have done so much. I gotta be critical. You could have done like 20 different things, and sitting there and doing nothing, and then letting him run up to you. That wasn't it.
Yeah, the willingness to keep blocking there was definitely a detriment because I got a piece of advice from Jonathan and he said if you're blocking too much in Guilty Gear, then you're making a mistake because it is good to block, but you gotta convince yourself that, you know, if you're not challenging, you're just giving up so much space to your opponent, and that's exactly what happened to Neubenheimer. He just dominated the screen because I can just keep going back to back and you're gonna hold down back. All right,
Yeah, that's the
cool. It's my turn.
If you show Nago that, he's just gonna be licking his lips. You know what I'm saying?
Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah. Oh, I get all of his free pressure. I can just swing all day. I can dash up. I can do this and that. Oh, well, sword explosion. Not on the team there.
Oh
This is gonna
my
hurt.
god!
Not quite a lethal
So
combo.
much.
No specials in the tank.
Ugh.
But SQ, again, just not doing anything.
Yeah, and I mean, that round is exactly what you talked about before, the mid-screen ability to confirm versus the high mobility and the corner situations, right? Because Neubenheimer got 70% from that mid-screen interaction and then won the game. SQ has to work a little bit harder mid-screen from that situation.
Exactly. All right, well, Neubenheimer swinging out of the corner, but, you know, you're on a wing and a prayer, you know what I'm saying? All right, positive
Yes.
bonus loop. Let's go to round 3, buddy, because you ain't living through this one.
This is so, yep, just die. If you, nope, get out of my game. We're going to the next round. That was so rough. Like, you just die.
I mean, if you're a god, you can just block everything. But...
True. I'm not that guy.
Oh my god, and there's no burst. Spending a lot of blood. All right, let's see if SQ does something different here. Are we going to fight back? Okay, the first swing back I've seen in 3 rounds. Here we go.
Yeah.
Get a 14.
Again?
Oh, jamming that special. That's gonna be a blood rage. Yeah, absolutely
Huge.
an accident.
Wait
She's
for the
beating
burst, bait! Just
You're
take
so
the
behind.
damage!
Oh
Just
my
take the
God.
damage!
Okay, here we go. Dang, Neubenheimer still bursts. Oh, we scrambling. We're going in. This is it. Command grab. SQ wake up grabbing. I mean, you had a burst. You know, you had meter. I mean, baiting the burst on the Blood Rage in the first place, he can't even do much if he's in Blood Rage. So you just take the burst, right? If he's going to burst, let him burst. If he doesn't burst, then you just get to meet him once he leaves Blood Rage. I think there was a lot left on the table. Neubenheimer moves on.
100%. It was that situation, too, where it's like, yes, I understand. Like, if you bait the burst there, you just win the game. But at the same time, if they burst, you're back to neutral. They lose that same amount of health anyways, and then you're in a neutral position where you have the tension advantage. But, I mean, you are dealing with a full-blood Nago, so I don't know. Just take the damage on the plate, and, I mean, they're going to have another opportunity next qualifier, because this is losers, something that you wouldn't expect. I see Neubenheimer SQ. I'm like, yeah, winners finals, but that was losers semis.
That was losers semis?
Loser semis, not even losers finals yet, because Ed is the one waiting in losers finals. I know, right? Like that's the quality of the match we just saw. It's
now if you're SQ, ain't no need to despair. You got a ton of points there. There's still one more qualifier. You know, one win, and we might be looking at that sponsorship, right?
Yeah, and that's exactly what you need too. Because if you get those wins under deck, you get the most amount of points. And going into week 4, like you have to be aiming for the #1 spot now, because your other competitors are Neubenheimer, Red Ditto, Adventure, everybody who has already been putting in this work. Like, you gotta show up now, because all these killers that are in the bracket, like if I name these top 16 players, you're gonna have them all constantly get top 8. I remember saying before Evo started, I was like, a majority of the top 8 is going to consist of Series E players. And what happened?
100% correct.
That's right. It's the best.
It was 4 out of 8,
I love
right?
it. Exactly.
Show, Tempest, me,
you,
and
Bean.
Bean, yes. And even some people who demo in, like Peppery Splash, you know?
Yeah. It's like, when you think about it, too, and I love bringing this up, it's the U.S. as a whole and everyone in Series E. It wasn't of, oh, I'm going to, like, only aim for Hotashi's head, or I'm going to beat Lost Soul. It's, no, we're going to beat the world, because I love being able to say, hey, Japan, we've got your number in an anime game. That feels, that's good.
Well, you know, it's not like we got to play Gobo,
True,
and Kazunoko, and Mochi, and
I know
Yamashita, and you know.
So what you're saying? So what you're saying? I want this, because I feel like this is a really good take from your perspective with how strong you think we are, and Umi's show, and the promise that we've shown with our players and the way we train. Say they're all there. We have a tournament. We have some of these players go to Evo Japan. What do you think happens in those matchups? How do we fare?
Gobo wins everything.
I do love me some Gobo. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we would have a good run, but Gobo would win. Uh-oh. Oh, what's this?
This is insane. Oh my god. Please let me out. You're right. You're either fighting out of the corner or you're living there.
Let's get back to what's happening on the floor here. I talked about this with Adventure the other day, because Roundhouse 2022 in Chicago just occurred, with Adventure as a champion over me, Razzo, CPU, you know, the works.
Yeah.
Ed thinks he cannot lose this matchup. He thinks it's impossible. Neubenheimer has a humongous zoner issue. Jacko can zone with the best of them, especially against Nago, right?
Yeah.
And once you get on the back foot, her set play is some of the best in the game. I mean, and this is exactly just a smothering.
Yeah,
he's done nothing. Oh, here we go. OTG2S. Oh, no. Neubenheimer. Oh, God. I can't look.
I mean, the thing that was the hardest about that is you said it perfectly, because the set play was just running through. Adventure was hitting every single beat with the minions. And then the moment Neubenheimer gets in, all right, reset neutral, and he can't deal with the zoning afterwards. He 6P'd one minion, got hit on the dome by the other, and it's like, well, I don't know how to fight this. What do I do?
If you're Nago, yes, you are the god of the ground. I mean, don't jump, by the way. You are excellent on the ground, but the minions just they cover it all. You know, Beyblade, dash forward, clone. You know, you gotta be patient. You gotta use your specials carefully. You gotta vary the pace, make Jacko frustrated, kill some minions, right? Jump over some maybe. But getting high on blood like this is horrendously unfavored. Now, Ed doesn't have to do anything. He can just harass and force Neubenheimer into some uncomfortable decisions.
Did you see that shield on the 2H right there from
that
Ed?
Was wonderful. Full meter. All right, good luck. We're going to get a YRC? Nope. You're done, bucko.
This is a like, I believe Ed stating that should not ever lose this matchup and playing it textbook.
Yeah. This is strong, stable play. Oh, counter hit from round start. Oh, no. Okay, beautiful IB. Grab on the soccer kick. All right, this is what you need if you're not. Oh, God. The whiff on the 6H. Neubenheimer thought he had higher blood. Oh, still getting something started here. Ah, why did you go for that combo? Ah, it doesn't matter. Ah, scramble. Ah. Ed is not dead. Got one chance. Neubenheimer's got no meter. But Ed didn't generate 50. You got to take strike throw right now.
Yep, able to guess it outright, but nope, locked down too much, trying to escape at the wrong time, and
yeah, smothering with plus frames. No shame, you took your chance. You know, it could be anything. Could be a grab, could be a repressure. Neubenheimer is yet again taking the blows. No minion set. Patience from Zoe. Oh, Ed, get it! No, not the backdash. Ed, no, don't up back. Ed,
please, Ed, good? Just.
He's got no blood. He's got no blood. Minion. Yep, there we go. Back it up, buddy.
It. Finally, yep, the two minions getting set up and the shield was perfect. Yeah, you need to get out now. One more lockdown. If you let him activate the super.
You need to super, you need to do something or else you're not going to get to play if you're a Neubenheimer. Whoa, we're going in. Yo, 5D. The minion. Oh my god. The 2D counter hit on 6H. Dude, I bet Ed was, you know when you're going down a roller coaster and you get that feeling?
Yeah.
in
your stomach, where your stomach just is like,
sinking. Oh man, Ed up too low. He looks dominant for sure.
It's so hard. It's so hard because those moments where like the second where he was just a little bit too hard and the whiff came out and Ed just got to just start the offense again. I felt for Neubenheimer. Neubenheimer was just like, you could feel it in the gameplay. It's like they're full screen again.
He needs to use his defensive resources faster. Oh my god, round start DP? Are we going all in? No. Oh, damn wacky. Oh my god, you could have just 5P'd if you're Ed. You know, the tricky stuff. Neubenheimer's got a bag of tricks. Oh, double shield. No far slash for you, bucko. So Neubenheimer, he's trying to far slash to chain the step slash Rekka in on hitting the minion. Ed is very prepared for his space. Completely denied. Uh-oh. Set play.
Yup, it's so hard. Now you gotta guess again, two minions and all the tension in the world. Yeah,
Neubenheimer's got a special. He's gonna jam it? No. Hedges against BRC forward post wall break, very common. If you're on the upper hand, a burst. He's got the specials. Yo.
Do you burst back here? I don't believe so. Safe. Yeah, hold on to it.
And one Beyblade heard around the world. All right, Neubenheimer. Let's do it, bucko. What's the plan? Ed still has a burst. A burst is like the most important thing against Nago because, you know, he goes ham and you don't have a burst. He can just, you know, get all the blood back by doing a combo. But if you do have the burst, you can lock him into high blood. Now, how you leverage that is different per matchup. But if you're Jacko, you just get to camp him, you know. Uh-oh. Yellow 2H. Oh, my God.
Anything that makes you change the way that you have to start playing on your offense is such a great mechanic. So burst being on the table against Nago, critical.
Yeah. You have no blood to spend on specials. You literally just cannot move if you're Jacko. I mean, if you're Nago, right?
Yep. And now, set point here, Adventure, 1 round away from taking down Neubenheimer. And it's been the rounds where Neubenheimer has been able to get the round start with the DP, get that 50%, where he's been able to take rounds. Not games just yet, but now locked in the corner, no more space for Ed. Has been able to escape before with the shields. Are we going to see the same thing?
Neubenheimer, I mean, the shield is a very rarely used move because it's been so unreliable before this patch. Maybe he's just,
the dust!
Maybe he's not quite ready. You know, he's changing up the pace a little bit. It's just paying off. One hit. Here we go. He's got some specials in the tank. Looking for Ed to scrub grab. Oh, the clone? Uh-oh.
The shield. Shield. Every single time?
Damn, Fukio back on the minion hit. Yo.
Any touch will do it. No more specials.
He's beginning to believe. Oh, number 2H. So I know the secret to beating Ed. I know the secret. You know what that is?
What is it?
This guy is gonna up back.
Yep.
Eventually. Eventually, he's gonna up back.
I remember when I played against Ed when I was playing Soul. The jump bro, catching the jump back, that was the answer. So
You ever
it's
seen this? There's an old meme of this guy and like he's like the tennis shoes and the shorts, and he's
yeah.
just like crouching,
Uh-huh.
and it's like a Gil meme, right? Like waiting for your opponent to jump at you so you can flash kick. Like
Oh
it's
yeah,
that type.
yeah,
That's how I look against Ed. Just waiting for him to jump. That's the one thing you can capitalize on. Jacko really. Oh,
No.
all right, hold that thought. Neubenheimer in big trouble. A burst bait.
Oh, and there's so much tension on the side of Adventure. It never stops. It's the
We go
never-ending pressure.
Is
Yeah,
this gonna work? Oh yeah, the minions go away on the super. Damn.
Jesus. That was violent.
All right.
Ow.
Good luck, Neubenheimer. Clone?
Yeah, but
Oh, the clone gets stuffed. Oh no, that's so bad. That's so bad. That's one special already gone. Okay. Okay. That Bukio Beyblade, that costs a lot. You only got like one chance. Yo, Ed, yo, you gotta like 2D or something, bro.
yeah, challenge
Alright,
out
that's
somehow.
Oh, he
Oh
missed the pierce he forward. Oh, he's in the corner. Oh no, no IB grab for you, Bucko.
And no burst. The thing is, now you're stuck under infinite pressure. Neubenheimer already has a hard time
I
with
think
the
Ed
set
is
play
not
that's been
gonna let him
presented.
grab. He's been grabbing all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's just
yeah.
gonna deny it. You're still in the corner. Tension flow is reset. What's your
Spaced
answer, buddy?
perfectly.
Oh, a 5K?
Oh, wow.
I'll burst back into the corner. You gonna brawl it? No. Ed, wisely disengaging. Gonna leverage a resource lead here. Neubenheimer. Wait, what is this?
That had to,
command grab?
had to be misinput.
Okay.
Yep.
That is a tilter. Oh my god! Where's the punish? Oh my god, Ed, you're a scrub. Come on, bro. Oh. All right,
You couldn't contain yourself. Oh, man.
Come on, Ed. Oh, huge yellow 2D round start. All right, Ed. Big upper hand. Looking for the burst again. Keep in the corner. 50% meter. You're staying right here, Bucko. Can we get another friend on screen?
Just start to crank, and yeah, oh, yeah, burst comes out at the right time. Neubenheimer staying alive.
Yeah, looking for clone. Oh, no. Dude, the clone did nothing. This is so unfavored. The only way you're getting out is if you mash and you're right. It's not going to be by defending. It's not going to be with IBFD. You're just going to have to guess.
And the only way you're getting out is not of the corner, is not out of the pressure. It's out of the tournament adventure. Cleaning up Neubenheimer 3-1 in the losers finals. Neubenheimer going to fall at third and was the first seed. You got to remember that too. So expected to win the whole thing and falls to Adventure, who has just been on a tear. Like you said, showed up and won in a tournament where Razzo, CPQ, and yourself were in attendance. Some of the strongest players in the U.S. Like, man, oh man, like Ed's cooking.
That's a strong result.
That's strong.
I mean, you know how to play against Nago. You know how to play against Nago.
Yeah.
Neubenheimer has got some work to do in these zoner matchups. Once Neubenheimer's in, he can get real emotional with it. Bait the burst, call out the grab, do the thing, Beyblade, this, that, Blood Rage, blah, 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 all in. But if you're getting zoned, it's going to be real boring. You're going to be really understimulated. If you're Nago, you really want to be brawling, connecting with buttons, anti-airing. And if you're denied all that, your character doesn't really work, You got like this stubby jump, you're like a heavyweight from Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Getting turtled out.
You jump in as like King K. Rool, but without the armor. It's just,
they're just bearing you all day. So it's so whack. All right, Ed.
This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted.
On Angie from the start, it's a deal. Don't go Jacko with Duran. It's so bad. This is still going to be tough. You got 6 games to win. What's the plan? Yellow spin.
That's the way to start. There's no rules. If Ram's not having any rules in the corner, you got to have no rules, okay? No respect. That is how you're going to get Red's defenses down, but his character is sure he is something.
I mean, even with First Blood, it's still looking, horrendous. Oh, perfect answer. Dude, the Fujin follow-ups are so bad in this game. You can just react to everything. You gotta make them respect somehow. How? I don't know. But
just always go for the plus option.
Yeah. And like all of Anji's moves, special moves are just based on spin, right?
Yep.
So the moment you're playing against somebody who understands how to defend against a character, then you have to deal with the matchup, right? Like RAM, all the buttons, superior mobility,
Yep.
set play, frame data, aerial movement. Like, like even though Ed got all of these like nasty hits, like he has a health lead, he's still losing. Like
Yeah.
this is so bad. Is this about to be over? Oh, Aren, hold up, is this lethal? He's got risk. Yo, out of the corner.
So much damage. No, the loss of the corner was the
Anji,
most important part, and that was
Anji,
such
you're fired.
a good run up there from Ditto, because now, off of that one mistake, off of losing the corner, you lose the first game to Red Ditto. And you know what I loved about your description of everything that Ed had to work through? It was like, the meme list, be like, oh yeah, your game was, you played great, except you just need to work on your fundamentals, your frame traps, your tech chases, your, like, that is what it felt like you were listing off that Ed had to overcome. Like, that's so rough just on a character level. We didn't even get to the gameplay part.
That combo, dude, Ed had the round.
He did.
Anji is getting called into the office right now. That's a write up for that side switch.
That's a write up, and this is a final. You better get your box ready if you do that again.
Yeah, for real. That's frustrating. All right, we got some teeth in this round. Anji, come on, man. You had one job. No, we're getting these hits, but the drops. Okay, capitalizing on Red Ditto's answers to the butterfly.
Yeah,
okay,
I love that so
huge
far.
Spin.
Finally,
oh, why are
yeah.
we grabbing him out of the corner? I mean, you got butterfly, but like, oh no, this is winnable. Charlie one winnable. Oh, here we go.
This is definitely a mid diff. This is looking like the mid range monster that is Ram coming on top. Yup, that was rough.
How did Ed get away with that one?
I don't know. I mean, hey, robbed before because Anji just wasn't able to do it. So trying to keep his job.
He needed one.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's complaining. Get the little man some. I mean, no pun intended. All right. Anyways, Red Ditto. Dang, cheeky reset. I mean, this is just not gonna work. Fujin is cheeky to start with, but dropping your combo to try and back throw.
Yeah.
This is you're getting what you deserve right now.
Yeah. Testing fate, testing luck. How did you
block that for a second? I blocked that for a second.
That hit everybody except Adventure. But on the dome piece, once again, Red Ditto trying to get a 2-0 lead here.
It's not looking good. I mean, it wasn't looking good from like character select, but it's not looking up,
Exactly.
And the matchup is so important because Ram is so potent. That's the odds.
Yep.
All right,
Ed looking down the sights. Yeah, just continuing to spin, all right? Taking the spin to win to a literal level right now.
So this is Anji's trait, because he spams so many special moves. He's like a meter machine, like, oh, if he hit that combo, he would have had 50%. Oh,
yep.
What an IDFD into a punish. Grab into the corner. Uh-oh. Anji Bros? Kacho Fugetsu will kill. Damn, yeah, Red Ditto disengaging. He knows what he's up against. Oh my god. We're on the board.
You might be dead. Please keep the corner. No, not close enough.
Hold on.
Yep.
Beautiful punish on 5S with the spin.
So good.
Let's go
Ed showing promise here. Like we said, it is doable on both sides. And Ed is just, as soon as he started committing to just Fujin, it felt like Red Ditto was getting overloaded. Just could not find a way to fight out. Finally got the ID.
He wasn't really swinging back.
Yeah. And it's what we saw earlier from SQ, not swinging back when put into that pressure sequence. So maybe it's something with the Rams, not finding that swing back in the right time. But Ed still has 5 more games to win.
So this is something I've talked about. A simple fundamental of, whatever. Like, let's say Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
If you're shooting your opponent and putting them in respawn, they're not shooting you. Now let's take that to Guilty Gear. If you're swinging at your opponent and making them block, they're not swinging at you, right? So what I'm trying to say is sometimes the best defense is a good offense. You want to give and take. Don't give too much space. You want to take back momentum by swinging.
That's right.
And look at this. There's no matchup if you're blocking Anji, right?
Yep.
If you're just blocking Anji and hitting them with everything, you don't got to worry about, Ram, this and that, Rekka, positive bonus. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, you got to worry now.
Yeah, I think the most important part to think about that, no, big drop from Red Ditto input error, is if you never get put in the situation,
yeah, you ain't got to worry
then
about
that's
it.
the best.
It's
That's
not a
the best
factor.
way to deal with it. The best way to deal with it is never get put in that spot in the first place.
A lot has gone wrong this round. All right, but Red Ditto finally squeezing it out.
It did cost the burst, though. You have to be completely aware because now Red Ditto's not going to have burst in this critical last round.
Wow, burst into the corner.
Yeah, giving so much value, so much stock in that corner position.
We're going to keep corner. Butterfly? No, he want a positive. I mean, he's going to get around. Yo?
He gets the game on that one now. Adventure up
We'll take
2-1. Yeah,
We'll
that's a
that
dub.
was a scramble. We need everything we can get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right now, Anji looking good. You said it yourself. Why pick the Jacko in that situation when you already know how hard it's going to be? And we're seeing it 2-1 here when it's the Anji off the bat. Maybe
Red
this would have
getting
been
too frisky.
Yeah.
You gotta just chill out. If you're getting touched in the corner by Anji, he will kill you. Don't doubt that.
Surprise.
Don't just be getting counter hit for no reason, or it's gonna go real quick, right? Slow it down. Call out these YOLO Fujins. Spin to win. All right, positive bonus. Yeah, this is exactly what we need. Heart KD. I think. So Ren doesn't have enough meter to go for the infinite block string unless he gets like some sort of pressure reset going on here, kind of like this. And Ed wisely calling it out. This RC. I mean, yeah, a burst? That's a lot of respect from Red Ditto. That's a lot of head spec. All right.
Well, and that respect pays off in dividends getting pushed to the corner with the collector. You have been harvested. Yeah.
Harvested?
Yeah.
The collector?
Yeah.
Darkest Dungeon?
You don't. I mean, yeah, that and League of Legends, a little bit of a mix.
Oh, League? Come on, Jay.
Hey, it's got to be both. I was a League pro before, bro.
You were a League? Oh, boy.
I was one game away from being in the LCS, just like Adventures, one game away from resetting the entirety of the bracket.
Not looking so good this round. So you got to think about carrying this round as long as possible so you can get burst. What is that 6? Yo, Red Ditto swanging. You see this? He's swanging into the butterfly.
He just said, I can cut that thing in half. All right, I've been
2-2.
trained for all my years. That was good. Ed still an opportunity to reset the bracket, but Red Ditto figuring it out. Was able to beat the Anji 2 times before, and we match that now in this grand final set. And we're at a game 5.
Staying Anji. Wise.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the last time I saw Anji in grand finals was what? Like, what was the Singapore tournament?
Yeah. It was C major.
Yeah, C major. Oh, that was so sick.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Anji Bros, yes. All right, come on. Let's do it. For the team, Ed. Uh-oh. Immediate burst. That 2H was going to be nasty. Oh, it's looking bad. It feels like every time Butterfly gets used in neutral, it's just horrendous. Maybe there can be a little recognition. What a scrub grab. Dude, Red Ditto, what is that? That was so...
Sometimes it's good to go back to, day one.
The clash cancel. Oh, God. Oh, win for the sweat. This 2P combo, no. This is not going to win you the round. Yeah.
And you're dead. Gets the extra tension at the end off of the Rekka cancel. And
that
now
2P
set
scramble. That's not what we want.
Yep.
YOLO Fujin. Spin. YOLO spin again. Gets grabbed.
And the full... No, not getting the full confirm, but now stuck in the corner again with the sword throw, trying to spin out and escapes excellently. And only one sword now.
Adventure in the clutch. Nice catch on the Rekka dash cancel. Red Ditto, up back IBFD. That would have been a grab punish. Ed did an RC. Wise, we're going for positive? No, denied. First. Okay. Damn, Nagiha actually worked? Hold up.
Oh, and the Fujin raw.
Dagger.
It's going to get it done. And just like that, set point right back. Adventure staying alive.
We getting the reset? I mean, it's looking good. We got burst. Just don't give up the hit too early if you're Ed. And it looks good. Oh my god, we're in the corner. All right. Oh my god. The sword toss didn't wall bounce. A gift from heaven. Oh my god, he tried to grab the spin. Oh
And
no.
just like that, lockdown once again.
Not
Butterfly,
the butterfly.
using the corner and the
All right,
spin,
huge
but no,
spin.
not in the corner.
Red Ditto's getting scrambled so hard. Block on the 5D. This is what we need. Extend the match. We need a burst. No punish on a Nagiha. What's going on here?
But look at the risk gauge on the side of Ditto. You can't block any further. Finally escapes with the burst aggressively. Yes.
Saving that burst got rewarded. What is this Rin? Oh no! What is it?
No!
It's
This
not
is
gonna
gonna
kill.
be
It's not gonna
positive.
kill. It's
Yeah,
not gonna
it's
kill.
not. But it
Question
creates that
marks?
situation. It might collector.
Hold on.
Ooh. Oh no! Just a pixel.
We are gonna get a bait on YRC. Oh, a sword toss? I mean, he can do anything.
It's too much. It's too much at that point. And Red Ditto with the 3-2 over Adventure. No reset, no Jacko, no nothing. First place to Red Ditto,
Well
but
done.
second place for Ed. That still feels super good.
Hard fought. Hard fought. I mean, Ed went through everybody except for Red Ditto, you know. I really like the Anji pick. You know, sees the writing on the wall. Jacko is just not going to work. Red Ditto, way too experienced. I mean, even for Anji, right? Playing super stable, crispy conversions, excellent resource usage. Almost got scrambled. Almost got scrambled, but pulled it back. You know, stability is important, right? I think
massive.
the key detractor from Ed as the set went on was these super greedy defensive grabs. It feels like every time Red Ditto he was just there with, like, you know, up 4 JH, backdash 5S. It was just a clapping, you know.
Yeah,
if Ed
it was.
weren't guessing like that, then maybe, you know, the set goes on. But well done to Red Ditto.
Yeah, loved it from Red Ditto, and we don't have a scorecard to update the cumulative, but I'd love to go back over to the details page, because I'll do a little bit of quick math for everybody, because first place did earn 50 points, which puts Red Ditto up to 80, tying Bean, but subsequently also tying Neubenheimer before the points went through.
Neubenheimer?
Neubenheimer got that third place, which means now they got 30 extra points, sitting in first at 110. So Red Ditto needed this win to stay within striking distance against Neubenheimer. So the thing that's most difficult here is the only people that can challenge Neubenheimer on this point spread is going to be Bean. If SQ gets first and Neubenheimer, SQ has to get first and Neubenheimer has to not get second. Yeah,
which is possible.
It is rough. It's rough.
I think Neubenheimer went down the loser so early. You know, like, people want these qualifier points. You know, it's possible, right? So look forward to next week.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of competition. It's going to be way more intense than this weekend. This week already, you know, anything can happen at this point, you know.
Yeah. All up in the air, and we're all done on the air today for Guilty Gear Strive. The grand finals was amazing, the entire bracket was amazing, and we hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of me, you can find me at Jake Ryan, and obviously Mr. Hotashi himself, you can find him on his stream and at twitter.com/Hotashis. Oh yeah, all around at all tournaments.
Even next week I enter and
do
a little bit of calling the week with Bridget.